Hi Duke, this is just a quick chat with Duke McKenzie, former three-time world boxing champion, and this is Jason speaking from Chipmunka. Hi, I'm just over the moon today because we had a seminar today, and we had Duke's attended the morning session, so we had a mental health writing and empowerment seminar. And Duke, I'd just like to ask you, what did you think about today's seminar?
I thought today's seminar was constructive, very positive, Jason. I thought you come over really well. I think you got your message across, which is the most important thing. And I think everybody that sort of took part in the exercise, I think they've probably benefited from it as a direct result of you inviting them today and them actually taking part.
That's great. Thank you very much. And how did you feel before you came to the seminar? What were you what were you thinking? What it was going to be like, and how did you feel during it, and how do you feel now after it?
Well, I think initially at the beginning was a little bit apprehensive because I haven't been to one of your seminars before, so you don't really know sort of what to expect. I think during it was as the seminar went on, you become more relaxed because you become more familiar with the surroundings around you and the people that are actually there, and then you get to know them on a sort of first name basis. So that helps. I think probably at the end of it, probably just a little bit kind of like relieved because when you get up and you're talking to people that you don't know, that for some people can be a little bit daunting. So I think at the end of it, like I say, a little bit relieved. So I think maybe doing a few more of these, you become more familiar with the surroundings, with the people, and that kind of thing. So you open up a little bit more.
That's great. Thank you very much for that, Duke. Can I just ask you one a few tips? There might be people listening who they're boxing fans. Some of them obviously might have mental illness or work in mental health or be carers. Can you just give one or two tips about how to look after one's mental health? I know exercise is really important, as you were mentioning in the seminar. Can you just talk to us and just share some of your expertise in this area? It'd be really useful.
Well, I think getting the mindset of a world champion boxer isn't that difficult, because obviously a lot of what a boxer does is quite repetitious. The training, the dieting, the waking up in the morning, the jogging, the going to the gym, you become so regimented in what you do, it becomes a way of life. So that gives you inner strength straight away because once you become disciplined and focused, that's what life's all about. Being disciplined, being focused, having the will. If people don't have will power per se, then obviously it's gonna be difficult from the beginning. But once you find a bit of focus, get yourself a goal, and then obviously you just got to have the conviction to stick to that goal. It makes life so much easier. Then you can just transfer that from your everyday life into your working life because a lot of people struggle with work, pressures of work, deadlines, that kind of thing. So you take point A to point B. So if you can find something you can become that you firstly enjoy, and then you take that same sort of enjoyment into the workplace, happy days.
Excellent. And do you think now? I'm very passionate about personal development
Hmm.
and looking at giving people a voice and empowering people so they can have the confidence to make their own decisions in life instead of procrastinating and like pushing through the fear so they're not worried about things. Um, did you find yourself? Can you just perhaps talk us through how did you have the motivation to become world champion? Can you take us through your earliest memory of having that vision, and then how did you achieve that? How did you become so determined to actually deliver the amazing dream like that?
Yeah, I've never really had the drive, determination, or ambition myself. It was always somebody else's drive, ambition, and determination which saw me through. And I think everybody needs somebody. And if you haven't got that somebody, you need to find that somebody to believe in. And once you do, then you can almost achieve superhuman, almost unnatural things. Me being a three-time world champion in different weight divisions was something which was never a dream or a vision of mine, but it was always a dream and a vision of my brother's. So he helped me to realise his dreams. He lived his life through me. So, and then that's how I went on to become a three-time world champion. I mean, I was in my brother's mind. I was already a world champion before I'd even had a fight.
Wow.
I mean, ridiculously so. My brother was an outstanding amateur boxer and went unbeaten for 8 years, and it's in the Guinness Book of Records as the first amateur boxer to be an All England champion, 8 years in the spin. So when my brother then turned professional, didn't realise his dream. He then latched on to me and helped me to realise his dream through me. So I suppose what I'm trying to say is, like I say, everybody needs that somebody, and if you haven't got that somebody, find that somebody. But you don't latch onto the first person that gives you a little pat on the back or massages your ego and makes you feel better about yourself. Because, like I say, the world's a big place. You know, you might not find the person you're looking for in Croydon. You might have to go to South Africa, or you might have to go to North America, or you might have to go to Japan or Hawaii or wherever that place is. But you can rest assured that you will find that somebody. You just got to reach out and touch. Really, it's it is there. It's just finding it. You know, there's a story, there's a saying in life about revolving doors, right? You know, if you miss your turning, then you're going to find another turning, and it was like that very much in my career. You know, just had to be in the right place at the right time, met the right people, positive people that rubbed off on me, helped me to gain confidence and believe in myself. So you know, if I can do it, anybody can do it. I had a terrible amateur beginning in boxing, which is a well documented fact. So I've probably got the worst amateur credentials of any world professional boxing champion. So when you look at the two, really, the two don't go together hand in glove, but they say opposites attract, and that's how it is. That's how it's been in my career, and I'm sure that's how it is in relationships. That's how it is in the workplace. If you look at any sort of given sort of scenario, that's exactly how it is. You know, you don't have to be the same as everybody else. You can be the complete opposite to somebody, but still fit in.
Excellent. Could you also give any advice to other boxers who might be listening to this at some point, perhaps who are nearing the end of their career or they've just finished their career? Can you give them any advice and tips on how to look after them, how to look after their well-being?
The best advice I can give anybody, whether that be boxers or non-boxers, is to get yourself a job. Get yourself a job, because once you get yourself a job, you're back out into the real world, and you know this is where everybody has to exist and carry on a daily basis, whether that be milkman, bus driver, working in the bank, you know, a cleaner, boxer, footballer, whatever your profession is. And if you haven't got a profession, pick up a book and read it, you know, and educate yourself. And if you can't read, I suggest that you find some way to communicate and get yourself a little bit of educate yourself, you know, to a degree. If you can't read, then there has to be other ways you can find that whatever it is you're looking for to move on with your life.
Excellent. Well, just like to say thank you very much, Duke. It's been fantastic talking with you today, and just want to say everyone out there watching this video, look after your mental health and that of each other. Love you lots. This is Jason and Duke, over and out, and have a great day, everybody.